Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel, A Moment with Amesha. If you are a new visitor to this channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below and click the bell while you're at it. I don't want you to miss another video from me, so go ahead and do that. If you are a returning visitor or returning subby, thank you for returning, and hey. So if you are watching this video, I'm sure you are interested in knowing what the 5 signs are that will make you aware that you need to take a social media break. Don't we love social media, y'all? So if you are interested in finding out what those 5 signs are, then stick around. All right, guys, so like I was saying, we all love social media. Social media can be a really great thing. It can be a really great tool if it's used in the appropriate way. If you do notice I'm looking down, it's because I have my notes. Just want to make sure I don't miss anything here. So just wanted to clear that up. But the 5 signs you need to know that you need to take a social media break. Let's start with the first one. Time. Don't get me wrong, I love spending time on social media, but time is like a big scrolling on social media takes up so much time. It can be so distracting. You don't get things done because before you know it, you're scrolling, you look up and you've spent like 2 hours on this thing. It gets me every time, and sometimes I'm aware of it and sometimes I'm not, but when I am, I'm like, okay, Misha, it's time to click off. You got other stuff to do. So it just keeps you tied up, and you don't want to be you're just less productive when you spend so much time on social media. So whether it's Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, whatever it is, it can take away so much time. So if you're one of those people, you're noticing you're not getting stuff done, and like you had a whole list of things to do, and you just kind of sat down for a moment and you started scrolling and looking at things and pictures and videos, and before you know it, you haven't accomplished anything and you don't have any time to do anything. So that's the one sign. If you're noticing like your time is just, you don't have enough time to do things, could it be that you're spending too much time scrolling and liking and loving and doing all the things? Like that's a big sign that you need to take a social media break. The second one is distraction. That kind of goes into with time as well, but distraction. Don't y'all know that you could be, on your phone and you're thinking, oh, you know what, let me check how much money let me see how much money I have in my account. Let me go to my bank app. And before you can tap on your bank app, Instagram sends you an alert that somebody liked the picture or somebody's gone live, and you be like, oh, let me see what's going on. You click that thing so fast, and then you're on your phone, you see what's happening, and then you feel like, wait a minute, this is not why I picked up my phone. I picked up my phone to see how much money is in my account, and then it's so distracting, y'all. That happens to me so many times. I know I'm not the only one. I know y'all get distracted too. It is so distracting, and so that is another sign that you may need to take a social media break. Like you can't even stay focused. Like you're not focused at all. So that's another sign. Number 3, social media, like I said, is so great. It's good. You get to catch up with your friends, your family, see what's going on, see, who's pregnant, who's having another baby, or who's going where, what they're doing in their careers. But number 3 is comparing. Another sign that you should take a break from social media is that you begin to compare your life to everyone else's. Sally is going on another vacation, or Tim is starting his brand new business, and now he's a real estate agent and he's making 50 grand a month, and you're just like, well, what am I doing with my life? Sally, she's so successful, she can go on vacations almost every week, and here I am doing this and that. Like, you just start to compare your life to things, and that has happened to me. I mean, it's easy to do. I mean, it's easy. You see what's happening so often. Everybody's posting their entire life, their highlight reel, what's going right in their life, and you just get caught up in it. I mean, it's easy to just get, thrown in there and just like, oh my goodness, they're doing this and they're doing that, and what am I doing? You start to really think about yourself, and like, it's not good. So if you're in the position where you're starting to compare your life to every last little thing, it's okay to admire things. I think I've talked about that in another video where I say it's okay to admire what people are doing, but when it comes to the point where you're feeling like a little jealousy or envious in your heart, that's when it's time for you to reevaluate what you're doing. Another sign is you start to become depressed. Like social media scrolling and everything, spending that time is starting to be depressing to you. So number 4, how is spending time on social media helping you mentally, emotionally? Now sometimes when I'm at work and I'm just like having a real busy, crazy day, I just need a mental break. So I'll go to my social media and just kind of like disconnect from work. And so it can be a helpful thing, but there are times when you know you need a break from social media, when you are starting to feel like every time you get on there, your emotions start to change, and you just start to feel some kind of way about everything. Like, and with COVID-19 going on, Corona, all that stuff, the news, every time you look around, somebody has passed away or died from it, or just it can be so much, so depressing. So protect your peace, guard your heart, you guys. The Bible says to guard your heart. So sometimes you just need to just click off, and I have done that in the past few days where I'm just like, okay, I'm just tired of reading about this COVID-19 and all these people died and this and that and the other. Okay, click off. Let's disconnect from that, okay? So if this really bothering you, just getting to the point where it's heavy on you every time you get on there, you noticing that the signs that you're getting heavy with getting on social media, then click off. Nobody's paying you to be on there. Well, some people maybe, but most of us, we ain't getting paid for scrolling on social media. So just click off if you feel like it's really, bringing you down and not instead of lifting you up. And the final sign, you guys, is you just no longer find social media fun. It's not even fun anymore. You feel like you have to post. You have to take a picture of every plate of food you get in the restaurant to post, just to make sure you showing people that you're here, you're alive, and you popping, and you this and that and the other. And when it starts to get to that point for you, that's when you know you need a break, because you're just doing too much. Now I get for some content creators, not so much me, because I haven't got to that level yet. I would love to get to the level where I can have sponsors and do different kind of paid content work, but I'm not there. But even so, with those people and anybody who's just really starting to feel like social media isn't fun anymore, that's when you really need to realize you need to just step away. You need to press pause. Like I was saying, you feel like it's a job, you feel like it's your responsibility to post your life. It starts to control you. Like you feel like you have to keep up with the Joneses, you have to show people what you're doing. You're not enjoying the moment anymore. You don't live in the moment. You just feel like everything you have to try to capture to show somebody what you're doing. If it feels like that to you, then you need to take a break. I'm not saying that you can't post anything, but just do it when you want to. Don't let it control you. You control it. This is a little phone, or however else you view your social media, whether it's on a computer or whatever. This is a device, y'all. We are human people. We should not let it control us. So if you're starting to feel like you have to post every last little thing of your life, then you need a break, because it has become an idol. That's another thing I want to talk about too. When you feel like this thing has become an idol to you, then that's not good. That's not good. The only person we should be spending our time and really worshiping is our Father God, Jesus Christ. That's it. This social media cannot be an idol to us. It cannot take so much of our time than what we give to Jesus, what we give to God. So if it's become that much of a burden in your life, then it's time to take a break. Now I feel like I am kind of overdue for taking a social media break, because I've been trying to get my channel and my page and different things how I want it. And so I use that as an excuse, but I'm definitely overdue for a break. And that doesn't mean you have to just never be on it at all. I mean, some people can take like a day break. Some people you can start off small. If you're that type of person where you feel like you're addicted, that's another sign. I didn't think about that, but it kind of goes in with the time distraction, comparing, depressing, and not fun anymore. It falls in with that. If you feel like you're just addicted to this thing, like you have to pick up your phone every single 5 minutes to see what's going on, then you need to take a break. It's becoming an idol to you. If this is the first thing you think about when you get up in the morning, is I gotta check my phone, I gotta see what's going on, or the FOMO, the fear of missing out, if that's heavy on you, you need to take a break. But once again, if you're trying to figure out how should I take a break, start off small. You go for 30 minutes. I'm not gonna check my phone in 30 minutes. Then build onto it for a day. I'm not gonna check my phone in a day. I'm talking about social media really. and then go for a week, and then build up. Maybe 2 weeks you go for, maybe a month you just no social media. So however it works for you, but y'all, we have definitely have to get on top of this, because we don't want this thing becoming an idol in our life. That's it, you guys. I hope you all have found this video helpful, and if you identify with any of these 5 signs that you need a social media break, let me know in the comments. Talk about some ways that you may deal with taking a break from social media. Let us know in the comments what are other ways or tips that we can make sure this thing isn't controlling us. So thank you once again. If you like this video, please like it down below. I would love to hear from you, and thank you for spending a moment with Amesha. Bye bye.